Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing another Christmas tag, but this one is part, I was about to do two like that, but then that would be four. This one is part 2. I'll link up here part 1, and then we are going to get straight into part 2 now. The first question is, what's your favorite thing about Christmas in Australia? I really want to have a white Christmas one day. However, I do love just the laid back kind of easiness kind of feel of an Australian Christmas. I love that sometimes we go down to the beach on Christmas Day. I love that we can just be out in our back gardens on Christmas Day having things there. I love that we go play cricket. I just love the kind of laid back Aussie kind of feel to it all, but I do really want to have a white snowy Christmas one day. But I couldn't handle that every year because I like that we travel places and we don't have snow on the road. We're not freezing our butts off getting in and out of the car, going to family events. It's just really easy going, and that's what I love about an Australian Christmas. What's a family tradition that we have at Christmas time? In my previous video we were talking about traditions that we have, and I'm like, I don't think I have any. And now that it's Christmas time, I'm like, we have so many traditions that I'd completely forgotten about. One of them is the elf on the shelf. Our elf Rocket comes and visits from the 1st of December to the 24th of December. And if you watch our Vlogmas videos, our intro changes every upload. The first, I think, 5 seconds or whatever it is the same of our Christmas tree, but then the last 10 seconds of the intro shows what our rocket has been up to on each of the days. So if you're after some elf on the shelf ideas, make sure to check out our video intros and you'll be able to get some cool ideas. Another thing that we have introduced this year is our North Pole Ninja. So this little guy here came this year. He was Rocket's friend, and he has helped our kids give back a little bit more at Christmas. So I'll link a video up here where one of our service things that we did was going to go see the firefighters and dropping off some cookies for them. And then throughout the month we've just been picking service activities to do. Some of them are small, some of them might be like, you know, go tell 5 jokes to somebody and make them smile. Or then there's other things like go drop some groceries off at somebody's house who you feel might be struggling. So he's been a cool tradition to have this year because I've enjoyed seeing the kids give back a little bit more rather than it being all about the presents. Christmas Eve, I said in our last one, we always go light looking and we watch the carols in the domain on the TV at night time. And we always go to the same place because there's this beautiful street down south that we have been visiting since From and I have been married, and he has been doing it even longer. So we always go there, and then we just search around to find different places as well. Another tradition that we have at Christmas time is something that we do with our church, and it's called Light the World. And there's 25 ways that you can light the world leading up till Christmas. And one of the memories that I really liked was we went into the city and we bought meals for the homeless, and in Adelaide we have what's called Rundle Mall, and there's lots and lots of homeless people there. And so it was really nice seeing the people get excited about, well, they didn't even really get excited, they were just, I think they were just a little bit more shocked, to be honest, that people would actually do that, you know. And so I really like doing that, and I think that's a tradition that I want to keep in our family. I really want Christmas to be about giving and serving rather than receiving and being selfish. And I think sometimes people forget that you don't need to do big extravagant things to make somebody's day. Just the small little things really count, and that's what I want Christmas to be about in our family. Our third question is, do you have any things that I'm hoping for to be a new tradition? I can't really think of other traditions that I'd want to start. I like that the past 2 years we've done that the kids get to pick out a Christmas present for one of their siblings. So this year it'll be a bit different because there's 3 of them, but last year Skylar picked for Mason and Mason picked for Skylar. So I like that we do that because then the kids get to pick something out for their sibling that they think is the perfect present for them. We'd give them a budget, obviously. It's not like they can spend $100 on one present, but we give them a little budget and then they can pick what they think would be suitable. I really want to keep that as a tradition. I also want to start doing a bit more of hosting Christmas dinners leading up to Christmas. So Christmas Day is pretty jam-packed with family. We don't see too many friends on Christmas Day. So I'm thinking I want to start doing like a Christmas dinner maybe the week before Christmas with friends, so separate from a family thing, and bring in some real fun Christmas games. I think that's going to be a tradition that I start next year, that we are going to host a Christmas dinner before Christmas with friends so we can enjoy it then, because who doesn't love more Christmas? Number 4, name a Christmas memory that I have growing up. I remember one memory, and I know that this is one of my mum's favorite memories as well. My younger brother, one year for Christmas, Santa bought him a t-shirt, and on the front of the t-shirt here it had like a picture, and I guess it's like vinyl, I don't know, I don't know what it's called, but it had a picture there. And I remember my little brother picked it up and he's like, "Mum, my t-shirt is still cold. Santa's only just brought it from the North Pole." And it was just so sweet. It was just honestly so sweet. I remember my mum's face, and I know that's one of her favorite memories of us growing up. Number 5 is list 5 items on your Christmas table. Okay, depending upon what time of the day it is, obviously if it's lunchtime, it'll be food. Well, food's pretty much on the table all day Christmas, let's be real. Oh look, honestly, 5 things on my Christmas table, it literally is all food. Mum and Dad, whenever we go to lunch at Mum and Dad's, there's always a table runner, there's always candles, there is always like the little nibble trays that will have like some lollies and some like pretzels and some nuts and something in it. There's always drinks on the table, and there's always food. Was that 5? Drinks, food, nibbles, candles, runner. Yeah, I'm gonna go with those 5. I mean, of course, like placemats and forks and knives and that are in there, but that's obvious because it's a table. So I'm gonna go with those ones. Number 6, what is Christmas about for me? So these are like, it could be the birth of Christ, it could be about being with family, it could be about exchanging gifts. I would say all 3 for me. So we go to church, so we believe that Christmas time is about the birth of Christ, but my mum has always been a big present giver, and she takes such joy in giving presents at Christmas time. And so I love that. I love giving presents. I love finding the perfect present for somebody and then giving it. And when they're opening their present, I'll sit there like this. Because I'm like, I'm so excited for you to open it. So I love doing that. I really, really do. And then I just love that we spend time as a family. What's one thing that I do not like about Christmas time or this time of the year? I hate shopping at this time of the year. I think everybody's so busy finding the perfect present that they forget to take into consideration everybody else. And especially being a mum of 3 right now, when I was at the shops today, it was just crazy. I had Saxon in the carrier, so he's on the front, and then I'm pushing the trolley, and Skylar and Mason are sitting in like the little seat part of the trolley. And then I've got stuff in my trolley, so it was pretty heavy. And I'm like walking along, and I'm kind of like, oh, that person there, like, do I dodge them? Do they dodge me? And me personally, if I can, I will move out of the way for somebody else. If I think that, like, I mean, even if it's just a single person walking, sometimes I'll dodge out of the way. But when I have a trolley full of kids and full of presents and carrying a kid as well as a nappy bag, I think, come on people, it's not easy for me to quickly just like move out the way. Like, come on, have a look, just step aside, it's easy. But nobody does. Nobody ever does that. And so then I'm like, trying to pull my trolley across and stepping in front of other people, and I hate it. I hate that people are too busy to sometimes take other people into consideration. And I hate when I can think of the perfect present but I can't find it, and that's what's happened to me at the moment. What else do I hate about this year? I mean, there's not too much that you can hate about Christmas time. That's pretty much all I hate. Who gets the most stressed in our household when it comes to Christmas time? Me. Romney's so laid back. He is just so easygoing. I stress like crazy. I love Christmas and I love everything about it, but I get so stressed about it too. But in saying that, I'm not like a stress head, like, bah! You know, I don't sleep. That's how I stress. I just don't sleep too well. Number 9 is name one of my all-time favorite Christmas gifts that I've received. I answered this in our last tag for Christmas, and that was my vlogging camera. I was shocked when I got this because I'd been saying to Rom, can you get it for me? Like, I really want it. And he kept talking it down. I was getting so ticked off at him. I was like, dude, like, this is something that I want. Can you just get it for me? Meanwhile, he'd already bought it and was just waiting until Christmas Day. But then I made the mistake of saying to him, he wanted a Samsung watch for Christmas, so I bought him a Samsung watch, and then he knew that I had it. I think actually he bought it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he bought it. So he knew that I had it, and I said, no, you can't have it until Christmas Day because it's your Christmas present. So it's going under the tree and you can't wear it until then. Well, silly old me, I said to him, if you did get me a Christmas present and it's the camera, can you give it to me early because I want to use it on Christmas Day and vlog us like opening presents and da 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 da. He goes, well, even if I did buy it for you, you can't have it until Christmas Day because it's a Christmas present. I was like, throwing that back in my face, didn't you? But anyway, so I was really shocked when I got this camera because I didn't see it on the bank statement. Like, Ron was just like, oh, nah, you don't need it. Like, just use the GoPro. The GoPro's fine. Like, really talked it down. So it was exciting when I opened it up and I saw that I had a camera. Number 10 is name one thing that's different or new in 2017 for Christmas. So obviously we have a third child. That's something new, but I think the thing that makes it the hardest is previously we've had Skylar and Mason, so we've had a girl and a boy. So when I buy things, I like to try and make things even, but not at the same time. But there will be some things that it's like, oh look, here's a girl version, here's a boy version, perfect, and that's that. Whereas now it's like, I don't want to have doubles of everything, so I'm not going to go, here's a girl version and then I'm going to buy 2 boy versions of something. So that's made it a little bit harder this year. I've really tried to cut back this year. Last year I went overboard with toys. That's one thing that I've tried to do, and I think even next year we'll probably try and cut back again because they just don't need heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff. And that's something that I'm learning as I'm getting older and as the kids are getting older, and I'm seeing, well, they really didn't play with that like I thought they would. But anyway, that is the end of our Christmas tag part 2. I'm going to have linked down below all of the other mums who participate in the Christmas tag. Make sure to go check out their channels. If you want to participate in the Christmas tag, I will leave the list of questions in my description box as well, and make sure to comment on the video and let me know so I can go over and hear your answers. Merry Vlogmas, guys, and we will see you in our next video. Bye.